This YCN segment is brought to you by New London Hospital, an affiliate of Dartmouth Hitchcock.
Welcome in, YCN Sports Talk. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide joining me in studio this week, and got a lot to talk about. Football, the NFL past the halfway point, basketball in full swing. Red Sox begin their off-season quest, so break it all down today on YCN Sports Talk. Don't forget, we'll also get to our Salt Hill Pub picks of the week. But Andrew, first, talk about that Patriots game. We won't dwell on it too much. It was an ugly one, getting absolutely demolished, it seemed like, the week before their bye week.
Right.
Much needed break.
Yep.
How did you see that loss against the Titans?
I mean, what did the Pats score? 10 points?
It was ugly.
10 points, and I think they got shut out in the second half.
Yeah,
I mean, the offense, Tom Brady was rushed constantly. He barely had any time to throw. But when he did have time to throw, he was really seeing ghosts, as they say, right? He was not really stepping up to make those throws, kind of bailing on the play early. You got to give Tom time to throw the ball. If he doesn't have time to throw, that offense, what are they going to do? Run the ball? And then they shut that down too. And the defense was brutal. I mean, that secondary, every time the ball came out of Mariota's hand, it just felt like it was going to be a catch.
Yep.
No matter where the receiver was, what the play was, it was going to be a catch. Just they can't cover anyone. The defense, so bad. And you'd hope that the offense could maybe kind of score enough points to compensate for that bad defense. But this week, just nothing was clicking for them.
Nothing was clicking at all. In this game, I know a lot of people talk about, well, it was the same as that Jaguars game this year and the Lions game. It really reminded me of that first three quarters against the Jaguars last year in the playoffs, where it seemed like everything was clicking. Every third down was being converted by the other team. Every defensive stop was not taking place for the Patriots. And you're right, that Brady really struggled. Even when he had the time, like you said, he threw into coverage, not converting a couple key third downs. Obviously,
bad throws.
The halfback pass that Brady was the receiver on, he tripped over his own feet, couldn't get the first down. So it was a struggle all the way around, and I don't want to just say, let's throw this out and, hey, after the bye, they'll come back stronger, because there are some serious issues, and one of them, I think, more of it starts with the defense.
Right.
And we'll talk later in the show what challenges they have in the second half, but that defense, they need to start stepping up, because even though they had a good game against the Bills and the Packers, looks like it's back to square one on Sunday.
Yeah, and like you just back to your point about the halfback throw to Tom Brady, the Titans on their next drive did the same play.
Thing, right.
And Mariota, he can run, right? So he caught the ball for a first down. It was a nice play. It really made me think of kind of back to the Super Bowl when the Eagles did the similar thing. They say, you can do it, we can do it better, right? Kind of a slap to the face. You got to credit the Titans, though. They won that game. Good for them. But yes, that defense, they need to step things up. And Stephon Gilmore, he's supposed to be your best cornerback. He does make plays, but it seems like a lot of times he's holding guys and drawing flags, so many penalties against him. And he's kind of, you see that a lot on third downs where they make the stop, and he held someone that he didn't need to hold, and then they get a first down, right, their opponent. So that defense, they need to tighten things up. Because, I mean, that offense, without Gronk wasn't playing. So, you could say the offense didn't have one of their biggest weapons. But still, that defense, they can't allow that many points. The Patriots aren't going to win more games if the defense is playing like that.
Right. There's only so many times that they're going to be able to outscore the other opponent just in a high-scoring game. We've seen it, obviously, in that Chiefs game. But we've seen other times where their defense cannot get stops and their offense can't get first downs and can't convert and can't stay on the field. So a lot of challenges in the Patriots' second half of the season. Obviously played more than half their games, but second half after their bye. But now, is that number one seed out of reach with the Chiefs winning on Sunday in a game that they easily basically won? I know it was close at the beginning against the Cardinals, and they didn't cover the 16.5 points, I don't think. But they won the game. Now 2 games up on the Patriots. Is that number one seed out of reach?
I think it is out of reach. I think the Chiefs are going to have that number one seed. They just look so good, and I think we'll talk about it more later. I think they're probably going to beat the Rams this week, too, at home. But I do think the Chiefs will have that number one seed, and they might even hold that top seed in the entire league, really.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle this week against the Rams. The Chiefs and Rams, we'll talk about that game. We'll make that pick on the Salt Hill Pub Picks of the Week. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk some more Patriots and look around the NFL and the landscape of the AFC as a whole. You're watching YCN Sports Talk.